新加坡政府第二天就派了一个10000米选手来陪跑，这回就换我跟不上了。
One of them said, "I want the notes of this meeting verbatim." That what he said make a lot of sense.
I thought the visit to Taiwan by the former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi, was very ill-advised.
我自己在1987年的时候，法务部长任内曾经访问新加坡，考察廉政的业务，也遇到一件有趣的事。我清晨呢一向有晨跑的习惯，出国访问呢也不例外。新加坡就派了2位警官，在我去的植物园陪跑，没想到我跑得比较快。警官有点赶不上啊，结果呢，新加坡政府第二天就派了一个10000米选手来陪跑，这回就换我跟不上了。新加坡政府做事的认真，效率之高，令人佩服。而我与光耀先生、显龙总理父子呢，也有2代交情，于公于私，我都非常感念李光耀先生在许多场合对我个人的提点跟期许。李光耀先生非常关心两岸关系，积极促进两岸的和平发展，尤其是1993年4月在新加坡举行孤汪会谈，在9·2共识达成之后举行，更是两岸关系历史的里程碑。从那个时候起，我特别体会到李光耀先生对于促进两岸和平发展有极其强烈的使命感，他认为这有助于亚洲与全世界的安全跟稳定。多年来，李光耀先生的智慧与洞见对我思考两岸问题上常常有很多的启发。他对两岸的未来走向有其睿智的观点，台湾的为政者都应该重视他提出来的看法。
The reason why Mr. Lee's views have been so well regarded is that he really speaks his mind and he has a very strategic worldview. He's not looking at just the immediate concerns, immediate issues, but what is in each country's long-term interest, number one. And number two, how in the pursuit of this long-term interests, countries can also find a common space to work together. In 1999, when the American fighter plane dropped a bomb on the Chinese embassy in Belgrade, it was quite a ruckus. And at that time, in 1999, there was a Shangri-La dialogue in Singapore, and both Secretary of State Madeleine Albright and Chinese Foreign Minister Tang Jiaxuan asked to meet Mr. Lee. And what I sat in on both meetings, and what I found most interesting is that had the two parties exchanged notes, they would have found that what Mr. Lee said to each of them were the same, but from a very different perspective. In fact, specifically in 1999, the Chinese were seeking to enter the WTO. Mr. Lee's advice to Foreign Minister Tang was that, look, the longer-term interest of China must be to enter the WTO and continue to support this reform and opening up, support the development of the Chinese economy. Now, if you fritter your resources and start fighting over this particular incident, you are going to be on the wrong path and accept the American explanation that it was accidental and you manage to calm your domestic population, and that's how you can make progress. And to Secretary Albright, his point was, look, is it better for China in a longer term to be a member of the WTO, to be a member of a multilateral system where the multilateral rules apply to countries big and small and be part of it? Is it better for China to continue its development, or for China to seek its own space? And because it will need to develop, and it is not something that countries can just seek to stop, because you'll find other ways, and then you end up making an enemy of China. I remember one of the party was when I brought them, sent them down in the lift. One of them said, "I want the notes of this meeting verbatim." You know, that what he said make a lot of sense. So I think that would be my take on why he has been so well accepted, even though he never means his words.
I feel very, very strongly that all of our diplomatic efforts, whether they're from the United States, from People's Republic of China, and from other countries, including Singapore and Australia, should be directed towards keeping the temperature of relations between mainland China and the United States as low as possible. I thought the visit to Taiwan by the former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi, was very ill-advised, and I hope that we don't see any more of that. We have been able, as a group of countries and as a world, to keep a tenuous but nonetheless enduring peace for 70-odd years. Now, there must be some wisdom involved in that, and it's a pretty foolish group of world leaders who would say, let's put that at risk by trying something else. I think we should continue to try what we have done.